Hiya, YouTubies. Back from another free comic book day. Got some cool swag here. Advertisements for upcoming things. Various comic books. That type of thing. This is the kind of thing that happens like once a year. Doesn't happen enough, really. There's a chance to go to your local comic book shop, if they are a participating comic book shop, and get yourself a free comic book. Now, as you can see, there is a lot of comic book stuff to be had, you know. You could probably recognize some of the titles, and I would probably announce them all, but I don't have the trademarks for these things, so I won't be going, hey, look at this, hey, look at this. Besides, the big-name comic book people get enough free advertising, but, you know, during Free Comic Book Day, I guess it never hurts to add in a little bit more. This is a chance for people who don't want to risk a lot of money buying a comic book to get in on it free. You know, get a free sample, see what you think, see what you like, see what your favorite type of comic book is, and check it out. Some of them you might recognize from like way, way back, you know, and other newer titles give you a chance to spread out and check out other brands in here, you know, independent artists and stuff like that. Lesser known characters, heroes, plot lines, that type of thing. Things that you could definitely get into. You know, artists and companies and all that of various brands and persuasions. I think you'll like a lot of what they had to offer. This year, 2013, had a lot of cool stuff in there. Some I accidentally wound up grabbing duplicates of. Others I'm kind of getting into for the first time, but I'm intrigued nonetheless, you know. Reading some of these, I gotta say, Free Comic Book Day is definitely having its desired effect. I am curious, I'm intrigued, and I may actually get even more of these. Now, to head to the local scene here, up here in Bellingham, in the beautiful northwest of the Northwest, we've got all sorts of cool stuff going on here. Namely, some very good artists and advertisements for other upcoming events, like Pacific Nerd West here. But you got comics from local artists here, such as you see here. Alternative Comic Book Collection. This took place in the Alternative Library up here in Bellingham. Had some really cool stuff there. Lots of free swag to grab and stuff the bag with, so to speak. There is the Bellingham Bellingham Alternative Library. That's altlib.org. Might want to check it out. This is one of my favorite pieces of artwork here, done by Shannon Devine here, who can draw a cat with the best of them. And Shannon and friends were had tables there, but that'll give you some idea of some of the other artwork she's done. This one I had to grab, definitely, because we're big time into manticores and griffins here, and this guy seems just about somewhere in between. I love this piece right here. Tony Flores, that's Sawred, that's SAWRED 85 at yahoo.com, was doing free sketches that day, and he's like, so what do I draw? And I'm like, well, could you draw a radio barn cat? Something like a cat merged with a radio, and sure enough, got it. He was definitely up to the challenge. Here's a little bit more on Pacific Nerd West. If you want, pause the video right here and write whatever information you need off there. It's coming up. If you missed Free Comic Book Day, well, you don't want to miss out on this. And for your local folks up here in Bellingham and Northwest Washington, got it? Definitely. There's going to be a lot of cool stuff going on in here. Always is. Gotta love this town. So, there you have that. A lot of stuff to read, a lot of stuff to be reading here. Art, very strange, but very cool art. And so, yeah, that's your chance to get in touch with extra people out there, you know, local acts and artists and all that type of thing. Free Comic Book Day. I did not come away empty-handed.